Hello kids, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine at your home. Welcome to online classes. This side Hema Yadav from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group, Kota. Children, today we are going to discuss chapter 6, numbers 10 to 20. Children, we have discussed this chapter already. Question number 11. Color the box with the biggest number red and the smallest number green. Here children, three numbers are given. What you have to do, again you have to find out the biggest and smaller. The smaller number you have to fill with green and the bigger number you have to fill with the red color. Numbers are 11, 12 and 17. Again you can check in the counting which number is closer to 0 among these three. 11 is closer to 0, so it will be smaller, and the 17 is farther from 0. It comes later in the counting, so this number will be biggest number. You will fill red color inside this box. I hope you have understood. Let's move on the board. We will see another. Three numbers are given: 17, 19 and 15. Now you have to find out which number is closer and which number comes first in the counting. 15 comes first in the counting, so this number will be smaller. So we will fill green color inside it. And which number is farther from 0 and which number comes later in the counting among these three? 19 comes later in the counting, so this number will be bigger. So we will fill red color inside it. Now let's see one more. 13, 18 and 11. Three numbers are again here. So we have to find out bigger or smaller among these three numbers. Now you will see which number comes later in the counting. 18 comes later in the counting among these three numbers. So this will be bigger. We will fill red color inside it. And which number comes first in the counting among these three? That number will be smaller. 11 comes first and it is nearer to 0, and we can say it is closer to 0. So this will be smaller and we will fill green color inside it. I hope you have understood. Now see the next question. Question number 12. This is also same which we have discussed previously, after, before or between. The statements are given and options are given here. You have to fill the correct box with the color. Now we will read the statement. 11 is before. Children, here three options are given: 12, 10 and 9, and you have to find out 11 is before from which number. 11 किससे just पहले आता है? 11 is before 12. Now we will see before and after numbers. Children, here you can see counting is written. So we have to find out which number is before and which number is after. Here see 13 is written after 12. 13 12 के बाद में लिखा हुआ है. So what we will say? We will say the number which comes after that will be at the right hand side. The number which is before that will be in the left hand side. देखिए here, look here everyone. 12 is before 13 and 11 is also before 12. So it is written at the right hand side. ये right hand side पे लिखे हुए हैं. So these are after numbers, and the number which are at the left hand side, these are before number. Look here, 15 is written here. So we have to find out the before number of 15. It is here at the left hand side. So this is before number. Now let's see this example. 13 number is written. So we have to find out before number of this. Before number comes at the left hand side. So what is written at the left side of 13? 12 is written at the left side of 13. So this is the before number of 13. 1 to 12, this is the before number of 13. Now see one more example. We have to write before number of 17. So again we will see in the counting the number which comes left side, that will be before number. Which number is written at the left side? 16 is written at the left side. So this number will be before number of 17. I hope you have understood. Now let's see one more. Again we have to write before number of 20. So we will check the number which is written at the left side. Which number is written at the left side of 20? This is 19. So we will write 19 in front of 20. Now we will see after number. What are after numbers? The numbers which are at the right side. जो नंबर राइट साइड पर होते हैं काउंटिंग में, these are after number. देखिए 14 is written here. We will see right side of the 14. This is 1, 5, 15. Or children, you can say after number is 1 more than to the given number. जो आफ्टर नंबर होते हैं वो एक ज़्यादा होता है गिवन नंबर से. ठीक है. नाउ this is the same question. Write the number that comes before, after, between. You can do this sum. Now we will see one more example of between number. हम between number का example देखेंगे. We are taking two numbers here. One number is 17. The other number is 19. We have to write the between number of these two numbers. What will come? If you know the counting, then you can write easily after, before number and between numbers. So look here, 17 is written here and 19 is written here. Which number is here between these two numbers? 18 is here between these two numbers. So 18 will come here in between numbers. Now fill in the boxes. Children, you have to fill the boxes according to their counting. Counting is given here. 10 is already written. You have to write the after number of 10. You know what is after number? After 10 we will write 11. 12 is written, then you will write after 12 what will come? 13, 14 and 15. Look here again. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Numbers, only simple counting is given. Let's move on the board. 10 is written blank. We have to complete this counting. So we have to move forward. हमें आगे बढ़ना होगा in counting. तो after 10 what we will write? We will write 11. 12 is written. 13 is written. Then what you will write? You will write 1, 4, 14. I hope you have understood and you know the counting very well. In your previous classes, previous chapters, you have done the countings. So let's start. Question number 15. Fill in the missing numbers. Children, these numbers are different. How they are different? Because they are in decreasing order. Because they are in reverse counting, and you can say these are in backward counting. What is backward counting? Backward counting means coming down from the stairs, or biggest to smaller. You have to write the number from bigger to smaller. Here 15 is written, so you have to write the before number of 14, before number of 15. This is 14. 13 is written. You have to write the before number of 13. This is 12. Then 11, 10, 9. I hope you have understood. Now let's move on the board. We will see one more example. 18. You have to fill these boxes, these blanks. Now what will come before 18? 17 will come before 18, and before 17 what will come? This is 16. 15 is already written, so we will write 1 for 14. This is the backward counting. It is just like coming down from the stairs. Now, let's see question number 16. Arrange the numbers in increasing order. Children, what is increasing order? Increasing means smaller to bigger. Here you have to find out a smaller number. Now you know very well which number is smaller and which is bigger. The number which is closer to 0, that will be smaller. So find out the smaller number here. 10 is closer to 0. So first of all we will write 10, then 11, 12, 13. Now let's see one more example. Let's move on the board. Suppose numbers are given 17, 16, 10 and 12. Now we have to arrange these numbers in ascending order. Ascending means smaller to bigger. So first of all we will compare the digits at their tens place. हम सबसे पहले digits को compare करेंगे जो tens place पे है. Everywhere 1 is written here tens place. Now we will move on ones place. अब हम move करेंगे ones place पर. Here 7 is written, 6 is written, 0 is written and 2 is written. Now you know very well 0 is smaller. So first of all we will write 1, 0, 10. Now leave this number. इस number को छोड़ दीजिए. Now compare the remaining numbers. This is 7, 6 and 2. Now which is closer to 0 here? 12 is closer to 0. So after 10 we will write 1, 2, 12. After 12, now you can see 17 and 16. Which number comes first in the counting? 16 comes first in the counting. So we will write 16 after 12 and last we will write 17. This is ascending order. Rest of the sum you can do yourself. Now see question number 17. Arrange the numbers in decreasing order. आपको numbers को arrange करना है decreasing order. What is the meaning of decreasing? Decreasing means bigger to smaller. आपको bigger से smaller में arrange करना है. So you have to find out bigger number first of all. Let's see. I'm writing again few numbers on the board. These are 11, 17, 12 and 15. Now you have to find out bigger number among all these numbers. The number which is farther from 0, that will be bigger. So you can see in the counting 17 is farther from 0. So that will be bigger. Then leave this number and compare the remaining 3 numbers. Which is farther from 0? Among 11, 12 and 15. 15 is farther from 0. So we will write 15 after it. Now leave this number and compare these 2 numbers. 12 is farther than 11. So we will write 12 first. Then at last we will write 1, 1, 11. I hope you have understood. Rest of the sum you can do yourself. Now this is the question number 18. Write true or false. Children, here you have to read the statement which is given here. Here written 14 greater than 12. 12 is greater than 11. 11 is greater than 10. So this statement is correct. 14 is greater than 12. 11 is greater than 10. So this is the correct statement. So we will write true in front of it. Let's see one more example. This is the sign of greater than and this is the sign of lesser than. Now we will read it like 10 is lesser than 13. 13 is lesser than 17 and 17 is lesser than 18. So this is also true. Let's move on the board. We will see one more example there. Now I am writing few numbers. This is 12 is smaller than 14, 14 is smaller than 18 and 18 is smaller than 20. This is correct. This is the sign of smaller than and this statement is correct. So, we will write true in front of it. Now, we can see one more example. Now, we will see the example of greater than. 17 is greater than 14. Now, 14 is greater than 12 and 12 is greater than 10. So, this is also correct. We will write true in front of it. Now, let us see one question here. 11 is greater than 12. Children, you can see 11 क्या बड़ा है 12 से? No, this is not true. So, we will write false in front of it. Read the whole question once. 11 is greater than 12. 11 is not greater than 12. 12 is greater than 13. 12 is also not greater than 13 and 13 is greater than 16. 13 is also not greater than 16. So, this is false statement. We write false in front of it. I hope children you have understood. Thank you children.